Namaste, Soul Tribe. Welcome, welcome. This is the cosmic weather forecast for the Gemini last quarter moon, August 26, 2024. Thank you for joining. Let's do a little bit of astrology, okay? Some of you, if you're new to the channel, I like to do what is called the cosmic weather forecast, especially dedicated to the movement and sacred dance of the sun and the moon. When you're working with your life force, your kundalini, the sun and the moon are dancing around the third eye, okay? So when we start a cycle, new moon, we're here in the third eye, merge sun and moon, masculine, feminine, what we know and what we don't know, and we set an intention. So that new moon cycle, the intention we had is to reset our values. You know, we're really kind of like revamping what we feel is meaningful, realizing that we cannot build wealth without having our health. You know, just realizing that having inner peace or just having harmony is just a level of achievement for some of us, okay? As far as like, oh wow, you know, my life used to be so dramatic, conflicted, and realizing all those steps and layers. So that's the collective intention we have for this new moon in Leo, August 4th. So we've been going round and round. So where you're here, it's like a first square. It creates a little bit of friction. You have the full moon effect. And now we're here, we're almost ending the cycle. So those are like the last bits of energy lesson, cosmic invitation. And really through this cycle, we've been invited to step outside of our own self-imposed prisons. Really, especially with like the Lion's Gates and all those portals energy, just like, you know, kind of unleashing a version of ourselves that maybe we just didn't feel we could dare, you know, express. So now as we are approaching the end of this sacred cycle, the sacred dance, we want to look first at the sun here in the first degrees of Virgo, which if you like to use tarot, this is like in terms of the degrees of the zodiac. Hi everyone, hi Rosa. This is the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is a card of self-mastery, apprenticeship. You're really attuning your art, your heart, your craft, okay? Here we have that square, so a little bit of friction here with the moon. And the first degrees of Gemini are the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords, you know, is that self-imposed prison. It's like we don't realize that we can get out of that whatever predicament. So for some of you right now, I wouldn't be surprised that there might be a lot of like, should I, shouldn't I, or, you know, kind of should I stay or should I go? Should I do this or should I don't? Kind of like, yes, no, no, yes, I don't know. Now, what's interesting is that with the sun's energy in the third house, you're going to get a lot of messages from the divine, but because it's a friction here with where the moon is, okay? The moon is all about the subconscious, feeling your emotions, okay? But those degrees, they talk about, in order to listen, to guide yourself through your own limiting beliefs, you're going to want to listen to your own principles. Stick to them. I know this placement very well. This is exactly where I have my Medusa. Some of you know I like to channel the feminine and help your feminine sacred power rise through the energies of the goddesses and the muses now. I'm adding the muse. So some of you, if you're following this channel because you like to flow with this type of energy, you might want to consider subscribing. I have all the goddesses and muses readings. Okay, so here, I know this very well. This is like if you kind of follow the group, if you follow other people's principles, if you say yes when you mean no, when you know you want to dedicate some of your time to the things that matter, you're going to trip yourself and close off a little bit more tightly those prisons. It's almost like going to confirm. You're going to get the feedback from the universe. you know, that, oh yeah, maybe you shouldn't be doing this, okay? Because you need to give yourself space, okay? So this is really, you know, trying to revamp your own values for this cycle. And we're at that last little layer of awareness that when you're going to listen to what feels good to you, to say yes to when you feel like it's a yes, and not because others are saying yes, okay? You're going to see how much more space to receive your own guidance. I noticed this yesterday and I was almost like amazed. I was like, should I, shouldn't I? And then I was like, nope. I'm here, I'm right now. Focus on what, instead of like involving everyone's desires. Where are you at? And then all of a sudden, I'm just getting a bunch of downloads about my own desires, about my own personal direction, about my own purpose. So there's a lot here that is being shown so you can burn off all this energy, etherically move it and remove it out of your field. Why do I say this also? Because not only we have this square here, do you see this, like, I mean, if you miss it, like, do you see this half square here? Okay, this is called a T-square. This is highly volatile. Some of you, if you've been following the cosmic forecast, you know this. And now we see here, this is all a little cluster in the 12th house. So some of you, you might dig into some of the past dynamics, okay, because of the subconscious dynamics, but also past lives. This is the Akash as far as the houses, okay? Now, not only this, you're seeing like here, Venus in this little 4th house. This little degrees where Venus is and is going to transit into Libra is a degree where I can see a lot of karmic chains being broken, especially with the influence of the home, of the childhood, or how you used to relate to your own temple, to your own body, okay? And you're being like really collectively, we're being guided here with, you know, like those planets are helping alchemize, support the transition. There's going to be a lot of rebirth energy, and this is kind of like, you know, you're starting a cycle, and yes, we're rediscovering things that really makes us happy, and we're following the trail along. Okay, well, I want to do this, and then kind of like seeing a reaction to all those desires when we're trying to redefine ourselves. So now this last quarter is really a strong rebirth, okay? A strong rebirth of your energy. And some of you, okay, so if you have any placement in Pisces, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, because this is going to create a grand square. That's going to create a lot of friction for a momentum forward. But what you can be assured is that you're going to be reborn. You're going to express yourself in such a different, greater way. And this is the completion. When you redefine your values, when you're setting goals for different things or what, you know, is most important to you, when you start really following your own song, when you start following your bliss, okay, when you start also just knowing that whoever you want to be and express is going to attract your tribe, is going to attract people that can feel and hear you, and you're going to be seen, okay? This is going to create this rebirth, okay? So there's a lot of rebirth energy, and some of you, it's also being reborn from, you know, where you used to hold yourself as far as the family patterns. Maybe there was a lot here. There's a lot of ancestral, you know, healing that is going on, especially when you have 12th house energy involved, 4th house energy involved, and here 9th house, which is highly spiritual. So that's, yes, thank you so much. Whole woman healing. Yes, we're going for a lot of healing at this time. So for this weekend, you know, this is going to be Monday, and I would suggest, you know, taking some time for yourself to meditate and kind of review this. I do have a moon frequency if you want to receive some of those downloads, you can go on my YouTube, go on my bio link, you'll see my YouTube appear there. And on my playlist, it's called Awakening the Stars Within. I have the sun and the moon planets, frequency accessible for everyone, and I have all the others for my Soul Tribe membership there. Thank you so very much, Soul Tribe. I will see you soon for some more forecasts, for more cosmic dance. Namaste.